Okay, we're here with the left side of the 49 pin head. What we're going to do is take this off. Now I've squirted this down with some Gibbs here, and we've got to pull the top of the petcock off. The bottom I pulled off a while back, so which we didn't have a video on, and the reason for that is because I couldn't seat the petcock and it was just puking gas everywhere. I just pulled it out and ran the tanks, which is why we got the tanks off, because there's a little bit of rust in the bottom of the tanks. So we have 6 point and 6 point. I want to zap it. I don't want to injure it. Some of you might be going, huh? And the reason being, sometimes you want to give it that after you've squirted it with Gibbs, instead of twisting it, which is what a constant pressure of a wrench does. And that can actually cause more damage. Or so I've learned to my chagrin over the years. So that's why we did it this way. See, as you can see, it's bone dry, because on the way to clean this is to have the whole tank off and apart. And so once it's greased, it's going to stay there for a while. So that's those pieces there. Now we need to get this part here. Rock. Just might be able to pull that off. Sometimes you have to go through changes to get that off, so we're going to do what we need to do. So I can find it into this tape. There we go. So, very important to have real vice grips when you do this. They're actually getting pretty hard to find. They have to be curved like this. Flat ones don't work. The electrical tape. Here. This has to be done very carefully, obviously. You don't want to nerf the original paint, and you don't want to run the part. There we go. That is now loose. Our center petcock with our little rusty problem from the modern gas. And of course, the seal's not going to be good, so we'll just go ahead and take care of the problem there by pulling it apart here, which I got to seal this anyhow. Put our magic goo in, unrust the tank. So that has to come off. So, let's end that. Take out the old seal, which is amazing, in good shape. Overall, there's supposed to be a little washer in there that's missing. And that's that. So, now what we're going to do is put a little bit of Gibbs around here, because I want to clean it. The reason why I want to clean it because I need to seal it for the stuff we're going to put in it momentarily. There. Okay. Let's stop there. Put a little silicone on the bottom. We won't be doing that. So now we're going to step out of camera for a second and get a couple special tools over here. So figure out where to put them. Here we go. Here we go. This little pile of stuff bought this thing close to 30 years ago. What it is heavy duty pipe sealant with Teflon. In other words, liquid Teflon. And you gotta remix it inside, even if it was fairly new, because it gets kind of liquidy. I imagine I'll eventually have to buy another tube of it. I think what it cost today, it was about 30, 40 bucks then. Now what this will do is seal this. Just have these made, I'm assuming they were made properly. Properly. I haven't tried them yet. That will screw on. And this one will screw in. My Teflon is getting very old. Almost unusable anymore. I have to actually buy another one, looks like, pretty soon. Sad day. I've had that since I started playing around with bikes. Not really sure what I need. Okay. More liquid Teflon on that. Sad day, I'm gonna need some more of this stuff. Well, what this will do is seal the threads. At least that's the idea. So I can put magic goo in. So we'll find out real soon. Like then I had these tools made. And sometimes when you have it made, it's not quite how you would make them. They always work. We're going to find out if my tools work that I had made. So. That's that. And inch that should be plenty. So the way he made this is it's not bottoming out. So I have the liquid Teflon to just seal the threads. The threads should be bottoming out on the threads, which is fine, but I gotta let it seal by putting liquid in it. So we're going to just go ahead and use little bits here to clean this. It's gonna get clean it gives it. Now I'll have to use some other solvent. Yeah, it's a little bit thick and old. Just trying to take the easy way out. So we'll go ahead and apply out a little bit of Suedo mineral spirits, I guess you could call it. Grind there, it's just dirt. Okay. Just dirt. Just going to leave these parts here so we get ready to reassemble it. Make sure it's all clean. It's ready for the reassembly. Should only take a couple weeks. To do, I think, with these tanks. It's not there. Screw here. Now, I'm going to throw this here in the cleaner and clean it. So what I'm going to put it, when I put it back together, is an insert with a peaking tip. So I'll never get that to seat properly. So we're going to have a brand new internal piece. Try and get this to seat properly so we don't leak gas. And that's that. So there's this tank here. So I'll just put that right there for now. Let me go get this other tank real fast. As I said in one of the videos, I did ride this bike for 20 miles. It's running fine. Just not loose all the little rust inside. Make sure it's breathing okay. It wasn't vapor locking and also the cap should be fine. Key thing is it gets old gas inside the caps and it just gums them up and doesn't breathe. It's mainly the left tank. It's rusty. I'll just go ahead and rusteco this one too. It's not going to take very much on the right one. Begin here momentarily. And we have one piece here. Ready to go. I planned on putting the rusteco in it tonight, but as I said, I've never used those particular tools before. I want to make sure that my bottom piece actually gets a seal on it, so I don't put rusteco in there and all of a sudden have it all over the floor. Expensive waste of chemicals. And this decided to not work. How nice. Put this back off. I just don't make hose clamps like we used to, right? I'll throw it up. So. Hose clamp here. Stick this on. Okay, so that's that. We'll just leave our case right over here on the shelf, ready to go. Tomorrow we'll put some rusteco in them. And in a couple of weeks we'll pull the rusteco out, we'll air dry them for a day, and we'll be ready. Okay. Missing that. Found it. Okay guys, we will see you on the next video. Bye bye.